what's up, YouTube? So, over the past weekend or so, a bill has been passed in North Carolina, the place I stay in, and it's basically a bill that says that people in the LGBT community can be discriminated against if you or your business choose to. Now, they don't say this directly, but it's really undertoned. They say people of people of race, um, biological gender, place of origin, and I can't remember the last one, but um, basically they leave out sexual orientation and transgender people in this bill. So as long as you're transgendered or gay, bi, lesbian, anything, you can be discriminated against in North Carolina. And I find this really disturbing that such a bill can be passed in this day and age, in this year of going forward, supposedly, we pass a bill that discriminates against people. That's the purpose of this bill, is to discriminate against a group of people. And the fact that they did this private session, all the lawmakers of North Carolina got together, the Republicans and the Democrats got together on a private session to push this bill forward. Now, the Democrats didn't really want to do this. That's that's fact. They stated they felt like this was just crazy, and they voted against it. But North Carolina is dominantly Republican, and so even though all the Democrats or most of the Democrats in North Carolina, the lawmakers, voted against this, it still was it was not toe to toe. It was just it was, I forget the numbers, but I believe it was like 53 votes to 8. And don't quote me on that, but it was horrible. The votes was just horrible. And to believe that they spent tax dollars, they spent thousands of dollars every day of deciding this bill just to discriminate against a group of people. Now, I'm not transgender, but I know the struggles of a transgender person. I know that fighting to be who you want to be is very tough, and to have a state do this to you, basically their whole argument was they didn't want transgendered men or transgender women in a, the bathroom that they chose to be in because of safety issues. Now, there has never been any reported incidents of a transgender person basically using their right to abuse something or somebody. There has never been an incident where a transgender woman or a transgender man went into a bathroom and attacked somebody or did anything that they weren't supposed to be doing other than shitting or pissing. That's all they want to do, is to be able to shit and piss and wherever they want to. And the fact that there's so much control over that and so much it's just baffling. It's crazy. Now, the governor of North Carolina, his whole argument was safety issues between transgender people using the designated bathrooms, and he wanted he was basically directing it towards high schools and middle schools for the youth of transgender community. Now, I don't know any incidents that where the transgendered person was on the wrong end, but I do know people will attack a transgender person if they're in If there's a transgender female inside the male locker room, there's a good chance that there will be conflict and it won't turn out good for the transgender person. Just let them be. Let us be. Let It's just crazy. Now, I was reading up on all of this, and I said this earlier in the video. They basically they held a private session, all the lawmakers, and these private sessions aren't cheap. Now, the numbers that I read said $42,000 a day, and I don't know how true that is, but I know it's not cheap. And reading that, it just has me thinking like this should be illegal what they're doing. It shouldn't be This should be illegal. They're wasting money on things that shouldn't be up for discussion. They're spending thousands of dollars when the United States is in debt. Now, what I thought was Republicans was all about helping the economy and everything and trying to save our economy, get us back to get us out of debt and everything. But it seems like they're willing to spend all this money on issues that doesn't equate to their religion. Now, I'm not a very religious person, um, and I just find it really stupid that if you are very religious, why does somebody that doesn't follow your religious Bible or your religious standards affect you? Why does that affect you so much that you have to tiptoe so hard into their lives? Why are you guys in our lives? Like, I don't understand that. Now, the reason this is so problematic with the gay and bisexual and lesbian community is mainly because, see, it's targeted to the excuse me, the transgendered community. But bottom line is, if you're religious and you own a business, you can direct somebody out the door from your business just because of who they sleep with or what gender they want to call themselves, that they feel they are. And I just don't understand, why does that affect you so much? Why does that You don't have to like something for it to affect you. Like, okay, I don't like onions. Don't mean I'm trying to get laws passed to get all the onions banned from the United States. What's the purpose of all of this? I'm gonna do some more research on this, and I really hope something changes really soon because this is just unbelievable to me. It's just really unbelievable that something slipped through the cracks. Through I just can't believe something like this actually got passed, and I'm hoping that this will be reversed. This will be looked at more detailedly, and that's all that I have to say to you guys today. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.